Okay, welcome to how to subtract integers using a number line. So first thing I want to ask you is if we have -5 versus -2, what is the difference? So how many numbers are there in between -2 and -5? So we look at what is the difference, and there's 3 between -2 and -5. And again, what is the difference between -25 outside and +25? So if today it was -25 and tomorrow's +25, what was the temperature increase? And you'd say went up 50 degrees. So we are looking at how to subtract integers using a number line. Let's go to the next slide. So here we have +6 subtract +2. The big thing that I want to keep in mind and I want to point out is with subtracting integers, we start with the bottom number first. Okay, so we start with the second number first. And for this number, it is +2. So with this, we're going to go to find +2, which is right here. Make this smaller again. And then we are going to go to +6 because that's the first number, +6. And there where we stop. So we begin with +2, and then we end up at +6. Now we have to figure out, well, what is +6 subtract +2? We start +2 and now we count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know it's going to be 4 because the difference between these two is 4. And is it positive or negative? Well, because we went up the number line and not back, we know it's going to be positive. So it means +4. All right, so we're going to go to the next one. So we have +2 subtract -6. So which number we look at first? With subtracting integers using a number line, we look at -6 first, second number. So now we're going to come up to the number line and we're going to find -6. So this is where we're going to start. First thing we're going to do is make this guy smaller. So -6, we're going to start there. So then we know that we're going to go up the number line to +2. So we're going to go up to +2 here and we'll stop. All right, so what is the difference between -6 and +2? Well, let's count. Go 1, 2, sorry, we started here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we know that this equals 8. We know that it equals 8. The question is it positive or negative? Well, did it go up the number line or did it go back? It went up, so we know it's going to be +8. All right, this time we're going to have +6 plus, +2 subtract +6. So let's go find +6 here. And that's where we're going to start, remember, because we start with the second number. Always start with the second number. And then we're going to go back to +2. So we went back. So let's count. How many did we go on? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know the answer is going to be 4. We know it's going to be 4. The question is it negative or is it positive? And it is negative because we went back along the number line. So that's really important to remember. If we went back from +6 down to +2, it's going to be -4. All right, let's do one more. Let's do a bigger one. Okay, let's do a big one here. -15 subtract -20. Same thing applies. We start with the second number, which means now we got to get our number line out. And we're going to move it. Sorry. We're going to move it up, and we're going to start at -20. And then we're going to go up to -15, because that's the second number. And then we end. And now we count. What's the difference between -20 and -15? And it's 5. So we know it's going to be, it's equal 5. We know that. However, is it positive or negative? Did we go up the number line or did we go back? Well, we went up, so it's +5. Do one more. And we have +15 subtract -20. Now we know we're going to go back because we want to start with the second number, and we know it's +15. So we're going to go up to positive 15 here. I'm going to flip this around and come back, and then we're going to go all the way back down to negative 20. So I'm at negative 20 right now. And now I want to ask, what is the difference between positive 15 and negative 20? Well, we count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I know my answer is going to be 35. That's a really bad 3, but that's okay. And the question is it a negative or positive? Well, it's going to be a negative because I went back along the number line. So these are things that are important to keep in mind. If I start at positive 15, I'm going down to negative 20 or back to negative 20. I know it's going to be a negative number. If I was going forward, it would have been a positive number. Next one here you can do on your own, or you can do a lot of practice ones that we do. But that is how we do subtraction of integers on a number line. And I hope this was informative. Thanks for visiting the Avenue.